There's a new way to connect to friends and squad up in NBA 2K24 on Next Gen. Press both shoulder buttons on your controller to bring up a menu to see who's online and manage your squad and friends. You'll see 4 tabs and it's pretty easy from there, right, Chris?
Oh yeah. On the first tab, you can interact with a list of online players. Next tab shows incoming requests from
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Tari Easton is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Boston, Fultz is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Vucevic. And it's Love in at the 4. Well, Richard, as we were just talking, there is no shortage of experience in this matchup. These rosters are loaded with veterans.
Yeah, and that should make for a high IQ basketball game, but coaches have to be careful. You don't want to overplay these old guys.
Ball, the pass to Turner. Now, Quickly. Ball kicks to Quickly. Here's Turner. And the layup's good off the glass.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Pass to Tatum, on the wing, Giddey. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Boston ball.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. It's rebounded by Fultz. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Boston. It's a 3-point game. Good work there as it goes.
And even when the D is right up on him, Fultz can still get it done. Isn't afraid to shoot amongst the trees.
Outside Turner. Love grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Well, Richard, when you talk about Kevin Love's career so far, he's overcome a number of injuries.
Yeah, but all of them were very manageable, and it would have been easy for him to get down on himself, but ultimately, you just got to put the work and get back on the court.
Deep 2 from Ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
For 3, Love. And again, Boston with the triple.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Quickly against Giddey. Quickly the pass to Turner. Gets a very good look and converts. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Giddey, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows. And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume 3-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
And Quickly drops them both. GA, the 3-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. But man, when they're hot, they're fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Back to Turner. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
Miles
Turner's
Turner.
got 7.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
And Tatum launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. Vucevic, and the shot goes in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Ball against Fultz. Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Tatum on the wing. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Pokuševski's checked in for Vucevic, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Kevin Love. And then for Miami, Williams is checked in for Miles Turner, and Smith's subbed in for Tari Eason. With the shot, ball no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Assist from
Getting a step on the defense there. Once Leonard has this, you know he's going to capitalize.
And here's Tatum for 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist on the night. Ball feeling it out a bit. Quickly with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Boston leading by 9. Fultz the pass to Tatum. Goes back up. Rebound Kawhi Leonard.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop, and he got there to bother the shot.
Here's Ball. That's tipped. Right side Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Giddey against quickly to the inside. Here's Smith. Rebound by the Celtics. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Reed is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Rozier comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Wright in for Fultz. The Heat trail by 10. Lets it go from 14. And the shot by Warren, no good. Boston's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Quickly with it. Picked up by Rozier. They get a hand on it. Tatum against quickly. Pokusevski. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. Quickly the pass to Micic. And he drops it in from the low post.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Pokusevski. In the corner, Reed with it. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 14.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
He gets it in there.
And this is why you have Warren out there. Fantastic at just rising up with rhythm and knocking down that mid-range.
Rozier for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
The Heat trail by 12. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
So with Leonard on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got LaMelo Ball, Miles Turner out there with Tari Eason. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Micic in at the shooting guard position. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy." Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
At the elbow, it's Turner. Shoots over Vucevic. The shot by Turner, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one's good. Right.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Turner passes to Eason. Over Love. And the shot is long.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Warren, and he drives in, and it's Warren with the jam.
And this guy just gets buckets. Warren is more than capable of finishing on that drive.
Tucker finds Wright. Celtics passing it around. Good on the triple. Love's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Micic. 9 points last game. Left side, Ball. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. Celtics leading by 20. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
You'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
And stolen by Wright. And Love has it in the corner. On the 3 off target. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Micic, the pass to Eason. Miami no good on that time either. Boston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Passes it to Vucevic. Back to Wright. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Boston. And then for Miami, Kawhi Leonard comes in for T.J. Warren. And quickly in for Micic. There's the pass to Vucevic. The rebound by Turner. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ball no good. Celtics leading by 22. To the paint. It's tipped. The reverse. Here's Vucevic. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Smith is checked in.
Smith.
Leonard with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Poetry in motion when Kawhi lets go from the mid-range.
Inside, Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Ball, the pass to Quickly. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Giddey. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that one is hammered home.
Selfless player, Vucevic finding his man all alone.
The Heat have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Ball. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
All Reed's checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for DeLon Wright. And here is Ball. A 14-point game for him in the win against Detroit. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Ball kicks to Leonard. .52 seconds left here in the second.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Love right side. Leonard with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Quickly. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Tatum. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Now you got to keep Tatum off the boards or he will jump all over you.
And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Rozier. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Ball shooting for might not be textbook, but all that matters is that it's effective.
And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and feel good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we'll keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 20 points, 2 steals, and 4 rebounds. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the net, you created a whole new problem for the other team.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Miami.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. The only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Tatum. Fultz is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Boston's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Ball, the pass to Turner, and it's in there. Turner's got 9 points.
Simply overpowers the defense. Turner's strength is of great value for his team.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Turner finds quickly. Over Giddey. And it's quickly missing. Celtics leading by 23 to the middle. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And the Heat all-time hit. Now, Jay, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Like if you're a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Okushevsky's come in for Kevin Love. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Tatum. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Now Leonard. He has 6. Takes the 13-footer, and he hits the jump shot. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Got a piece of it. Micic, the pass to Leonard. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Nobody near Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Giddey, the pass to Pokusevski. It's good. Pokusevski's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Smith outside. Pass to quickly. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's quickly. It's blocked.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all these misses.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring team. In 4th, the Celtics.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
That's good from Pokusevski. And some changes here for the Celtics. Paul Reed's checked in for Vucevic. Terry Rozier comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Wright in for Fultz. Williams, he's checked in for Miami. T.J. Warren comes in for Leonard. And stolen by Wright. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rozier's got 7 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Floats it up for Williams. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The finish, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Micic, guarded by Wright. Passes it to Micic. To stop the drought, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Looking now at the numbers for Wright. Last season's performance for him. Average 7 points per game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And the Celtics making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. So Rozier will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Lets it go from 11, and it's Whitmore missing.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget, this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
Here's Micic, guarded by Wright. Here's Quickly. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And the Heat with some changes. Turner comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's ball in for Quickly. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third. Wright, the pass to Pokusevski. Whitmore with it. Nice D from Warren.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Pokusevski. Reed dishes to Wright. Here's Whitmore. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Warren. And Wright pulls it down. Boston is gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Down low, here's Reed. The shot's good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And Miami shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Takes it from 10. Second chance shot. It's blocked. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pokusevski. Can't get it to fall. The Heat shooting the ball at 42%. Micic, the pass to Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
The pass to Pokusevski. Here's Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Here's Wright with the drive. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And so it's the Boston Celtics going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Leonard on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Tari Easton is out there with Johnson. Then there's Landry Shaman. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Benton in at the point guard.
Miami foul.
And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Milwaukee Bucks. First one falls for them. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
Pass to Reed. Back to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Boston to the left side wing. Reed kicks it to Tucker. Back to Reed. Folds the pass to Sharp. It's hauled in by the Heat. Johnson right side. Reed with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Sharp. That's good. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Fultz lays it up off the glass. Fultz has got 11 points here in just the second half.
I tell you, Fultz can turn it up on you quickly. Phenomenal at going into overdrive and scoring at an efficient rate.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Banton's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Banton. He's on target from 8 feet out. Banton's got his first points in this one. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Fultz. Here's Sharp. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. He'd have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Easton gets a wide open look. No good on the 3. The Celtics shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Here's Reed. No good with the triple. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Shamet missing. Passes to Sharp. Good D by Johnson.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Boston Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Pritchard. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Here's Shamet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The pass to Tucker. Here's Reed. It's Biyombo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Over in the corner, Fultz out to the wing. Pritchard passes to Tucker. That one good for 2.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Banton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now, here's Shamet. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
Banton.
Celtics foul. Markelle Fultz. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Celtics. Vucevic checked in for Sharp. Okashevsky's come in for Reed. And it's Wright in for Pritchard. And a new group in for the Heat. Williams, he's checked in for Biyombo. Smith comes in for Johnson. Warren's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Micic in for Landry Shamet. Count that one.
Fultz is a solid distributor, good at finding ways to get his guys involved.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
The assist.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Ball's checked in for Delano Bell. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. There's Micic. Poke loose. Ball, the pass to Micic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his third assist on the night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Markelle Fultz.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Fultz finds Tucker. Now Pokuševski. Three-pointer right. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Williams with the block. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Outside Ball. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
All right, Markelle, strong defensive effort tonight. What is the key to be successful at that end?
We're trusting each other. You know, we're being in the right spots and position. You know, when it's pick and roll, we're helping each other, and that just leads to our transition, leads us to easy buckets and get us going on the other end.
Well, it was a great win tonight, man. Congrats on the victory. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.